Hi there! Today I'm going to continue working on the outside of the two holes. There are some irregularities that I want to adjust. For example, on this hole, the hole that I did first, it's a bit low. The distance from here to here is about 1 centimeter shorter than it is on the second hole. And the reason why that is that on this hole I planned this line a little too much. So I would like to put on an extra stringer here to raise this and also plan that a little this way. Another thing that I want to do today is to take care of these small holes that are from the screwing, fairing these, and yeah, there is a little gap in between of these two plywood pieces that I also want to fill out. So there are some things that I want to do today. So first let's put on some gear and mix some thickened epoxy. Mixing. Here I pre-wet the keel with epoxy. And the piece of wood that I will glue. Tight. Some more epoxy and screwing. Filling the gap. Removing the screws after curing. Time for sanding. Let's make this piece quick. And smooth. Hi there! Today I'm going to start preparing some glass fiber cloth strengthening of the keel. And I will put one layer of 160 gram glass fiber on the keel, and later when that has cured, I will put a second layer of glass fiber on the whole side and also covering the turn of the keel. And a pair of scissors comes in handy here. We make them about 6-7 centimeters wide and place the pieces over the keel. Gluing the glass fiber. So, now that everything has cured over the night, we will have a look how it looks. As you can see here, the epoxy hasn't traveled all the way down to the end, so I will have to cut away all the air bubbles and the epoxy that hasn't been wetted out. So I want to prepare a smooth transition. So I can add the first coat of glass fiber on this hull surface, but don't get any air bubbles trapped in the transition because the transition isn't smooth enough, and therefore I cut away part of the glass fiber that is well added, just to get the transition smooth. I also take a quick sanding, very smooth, just to get away any ermine blush that might be left on the surface of the glass fiber epoxy laminate. So this is 160 gram glass fiber cloth that I'm going to use. Just place the cloth over the hull. Of course there will be some excess cloth that needs to be cut away. Here I stretch the cloth to easier take the bend during the lamination phase. check that the temperature is right before starting. I start pouring out epoxy on the top and working my way down and towards the sides. I finished the lamination with removing some air. Now the second side. The temperature is fine. Here I start in the front and work backwards to keep the cloth even without wrinkles. I finalize each section with a few strokes of the rubber putty to get rid of excess epoxy and some trapped air. I do the sanding outside, although there are some carrying back and forth. Sanding of the high points. Before I carry the hull back inside. And do the next layer of epoxy. Now the final sanding.